Hey guys, Ethan from Ethan Co. here. So today is going to be a little different. I'm going to be talking about some shows that have overstayed their welcome on television and that have ran their course and just simply need to be put to an end. So I'm not going to rant on the people behind these shows, they're just doing their job. I'm just going to explain why these shows need to come to an end. So without further ado, let's get into it, starting with Spongebob. So a lot of people agree the show needs to end. One of the biggest reasons is the characters haven't changed. SpongeBob is still the same. The characters should be older at this point, and it's not only that the characters should be older, but the show has just gotten repetitive. Plankton is still trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula, and one of the things that I didn't like about the second SpongeBob movie is they completely retconned his character arc by the end of the movie. So then, what was the point of Plankton's arc to begin with? That's a big problem with shows that go on for too long. They completely repeat themselves, and SpongeBob is no different. The show has plenty of merit still, like the animation is still colorful and vibrant. There are some later episodes that are enjoyable, but as a whole, SpongeBob has ran its course, and the only reason it's still going is because it's a cash cow for Nickelodeon. So, anyway, enough with SpongeBob. I don't think I have anything more to say. A lot of people have already talked about the reasons why the show needs to come to an end. Let's move on. Another show, The Simpsons. Now, this I feel needs to end more than SpongeBob, but I have a feeling it never will because it's a cash cow for Fox. Fox refuses to let it die. Again with SpongeBob, the characters haven't changed. Homer and Marge aren't any older. Bart and Lisa and Maggie are still kids. All of the characters are still the same age, and it feels like no time has passed. I haven't watched later Simpsons a lot. I did watch some later episodes back in the 2010s when I was watching Fox with my family. But what's the point of keeping a TV show if you're not going to continue it or grow it? There are episodes where they're in the future, like Lisa and Bart and Maggie are adults, and we get to see what future Springfield looks like, very similar to Futurama. And there was an episode where they were all older and Bart actually had a job, Lisa and Maggie were older, and Homer and Marge had actually gotten older. That was supposed to be the finale. But of course, Fox revived The Simpsons again. So, this show definitely needs to end. And, a lot of people say that Futurama should have stuck around longer. That's kind of hard to decide because Futurama is more of an overarching story that has a beginning, middle, and end. So I don't really think Futurama should have stayed around longer than The Simpsons. Futurama would have gotten stale like The Simpsons anyway if it stayed around as long as The Simpsons. The Simpsons needs to end. Will it? I doubt it, because it's always going to be a cash cow for Fox. As long as it makes money, it's going to continue to air. Although I don't understand why they can't just end the show and air older episodes. They do that with King of the Hill, years after that ended. Anyway, let's move on. Another TV show that's ran its course, pun intended, is CW's The Flash. Now, apparently, they did change up the villains for season 4, 5, and 6, so they're not just speedsters that Barry has to fight, so props to them for that. However, according to a lot of reviewers, a lot of the aspects from the first 3 seasons have stayed in the show. And it seems like we're getting the exact same season over and over. Now, I haven't watched the later Flash seasons. I only started season 4. I saw the first 3, I watched them all the way through. I enjoyed the first 2 seasons. I actually got into The Flash with the first 2 seasons. Season 3 is where I started to see that we were getting the same season over and over, and it kind of went downhill there. But according to a lot of the people that say that the show has just gotten worse, the dialogue is still the same, the developments are still the same, the structure is still the same. it seems like even though the villains have changed, the show hasn't changed a bit. And it just seems like we're getting the exact same season, the exact same structure over and over. And I'm not trying to bash anybody who makes The Flash or likes The Flash. If you like The Flash, that is totally fine. I'll respect your opinion. But this show has ran its course. Good thing that CW18 finally got rid of the Arrow. That should have been canceled a long time ago. But The Flash just really needs to go away. The Flash was good for the first 2 seasons, but it just started to get repetitive. And it seems like they haven't really changed all that much. So yeah, The Flash really needs to end. Hopefully the 7th season will be the last. I'm not counting on it because the show still makes a boatload of money for both Warner Brothers and CW18. But hopefully they'll get rid of it soon and it'll end. Alright guys, so what do you think? Do you think these TV shows should end? I'm sorry if I came across as mean in this video. I just wanted to get my point across. So, those are the only TV shows I want to talk about today. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts down in the comments. I will see you guys later.